Hello guys, today we're going to make a Wi-Fi repeater, and here I have a old router. This is the Asus. This is not very old router. I bought this 2 years ago, and what we're going to do is we will set up a repeater, and the way we can do it is that we need to have an router that already connected to the internet, and this router that I am holding now is I'm going to make this as a repeater. So the way we can do that is to getting into the settings of this router. So before we can do that, we make sure that our router is set on its default settings. So we need to reset this router in order for us to access it, and after that we can access and we can configure the router itself to make this as a repeater. So our next step is to power this router on, plug it into the main power and turn it on. So as we can see, we are plugging in its power supply and powering it on. So as I said earlier, that we need to access this router on its settings. So there's a chance that you forgot the passwords and the admin passwords of this router. So the way we can do that is to reset this router, and you can find the reset button at the back of your router, and in this case it is next to the power button. As you can see, if you can see the power button. So next we need to find a little stick or something that we can insert into the hole and press it about 15 seconds, minimum of 15 seconds. So as I'm doing this, we will wait. So after doing that, as you can see that it is completely reset. So get your Ethernet cable and plug it to any of the Ethernet port of the router, and also plug the end of the Ethernet cable to the Ethernet port of your computer. So let me grab my computer first and plug this Ethernet cable to the port. So there you have it. Now that you're connected, go to command prompt and type in ipconfig to find the IP address of your Ethernet, and as you can see, go to the default gateway and copy it and paste to any browser. I use the Google Chrome here. So here we are in the router setup, and just puts our password here. So because it's new, we need to set up everything and wait it to load and leave it is at default. And so we need to change the router login password because other people might access to our router and change the password of our network. So after that, just click enter. So in this, we are in the network map and we can see the status, system status, and what we are focusing here is the operation mode of this router. So as default, this is in wireless router. So what we need to change this is to make this a repeater mode. Here we can see and read the meaning of our wireless router and also the access point. So our purpose today is to make this router a repeater mode. So a short explanation on how repeater mode is that this repeater mode, this router will connect to the existing router that connected to the internet, and it will expand the internet coverage of your network. So what we are doing here is I will connect this router to my main router, which is connected to the internet, and this one is my router is called Tarsier, and I will connect this router So here I'm typing the password of my main router and connecting it, trying to connect it. So after this, so in my repeater IP address, I will change it to different IP address so it will not conflict with the IP address of the main router. So I'm changing here just a different number at the end of the IP address. So after that, click next and review the network and the password and wait for a seconds or a minute, just a few minutes to which is the repeater is trying to connect your main router. So after that, go ahead and check to your network Wi-Fi settings and check for the repeater. So here we have the tertiary IPT, which means repeater, and we're trying to connect. So we're now connected and we have successfully connected and making our router as a repeater. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching.